Bhagavate. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, want to seek the blessing of Radha Madhava, Radha Shyam Sundar Krishna Balaram, Bal Gopal, Gaurnika, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, seven devotees. So today we wanted to continue with Radha Kund. So far we're doing a parikram of Radha Kund. We've looked at 12 different places of pilgrimage. Today we want to start with Gopal Bhatt Goswami Bhajan Kutir. It's a few steps away from the Jiva Mandir, the tongue of Govardhan. Gopal Bhatt Goswami is one of the 6 Goswamis, very important Goswami. He was from South Bharat and met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was very little, like 6 years old, and was completely enamored by the Lord. Gopal Bhatt established Radharaman temple in Vrindavan and spent much of his time at Radha Kund with Raghunath Das Goswami and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. But his Bhajan Kutir is usually a small cottage or a living place, a kutir, where sages and devotees used to live and perform their bhajan, i.e. worship by singing, meditating, reciting mantras, reading, writing, and performing ceremonies. This is his Bhajan Kutir. This is where he sat and he would do his bhajan. That's number 14, which is here. Then number 15. Oh, that's number 13, sorry. 13, which is there. And then 14, now 14. The 3 Goswamis. And these 3 are the famous ones: Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, and Krishnadas Kaviraj. So it's their samadhis all together in one place. There you go. Samadhi is the resting place. Bhajan Kutir is the bhajan place. The 3 Goswamis' samadhi is 20 meters from Radha Govind temple. Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, 1563. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, 1583. Raghunath Das Goswami, 1588. Left this world on the same day, but in different years. Their samadhis are just near each other. That's quite interesting. They disappear on the same day. Then we have Raghunath Das Goswami's Bhajan Kutir, number 15, which is here. Raghunath Das Goswami was responsible for execrating Radha Kund Shyam Kund, which was a big, big job. So we owe him a lot. Okay, so this is his Bhajan Kutir. He performed bhajan here at Radha Kund for almost 40 years. In the first few years, he lived out in the open. Once when Raghunath was sitting on the bank of Shyama Kund, performing his bhajan, 2 tigers appeared out of the jungle, came to drink water from the Kund. Raghunath was so absorbed, he did not notice the tigers nearby. Lord Krishna suddenly appeared and stood at a distance, just to make sure no harm came to him. Another day he was chanting holy name, and sunshine became unbearably hot. He started perspiring, and from his eyes, torrents of rain were flowing. Radha could not bear this scene. She personally came there and stood behind him, holding her veil, shielding him from the sun. It so happened that Sanatana Goswami saw both these scenes from a distance and became furious with Raghunath for taking service from Radharani and Krishna. You should serve them, and not because of your ignorance force them to serve you. Thus getting Raghunath to build his Bhajan Kutir. Interesting how the understanding of bhakti is so deep with the Goswamis. One was completely absorbed, didn't know what was happening to his external surroundings and himself. The other, very focused, conscious that we cannot be served by Radha Krishna. We should serve them. So this is a really interesting picture here. There you go. There's the 2 tigers and Krishna making sure they're safe. And this is Radharani here, covering Raghunath Das Goswami with her veil. So, and this is Sanatana Goswami observing what's going on here. Very interesting picture, this one. So that was 15, which is here. And then 16 is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's Bhajan Kutir. Bhajan Kutir Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is right, left. So is left to Raghunath Kutir, closer to Shyam Kund, above Manasa Pavankat. So Vishwanath Chakravarti was born in Bengal in 1638 and spent a large part of his life at Radha Kund. His great souls. 17, the Pilu tree. In his previous life, Brahman from Varanasi, desiring service to Radha and Krishna, he was born here as this Pilu tree on the banks of Shyamakund. Vishwanath used to discuss with him about Krishna's pastimes, and the Brahma in the form of a tree told him many things that took place here during Krishna's pastimes 5,000 years ago. Interesting, the tree he was talking to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Nearby trunks of dry tree is said to be Bhishma Sen. Now he went to Aprakat, unrevealed to our eyes, Leela. So that was 17. 18, Manasa Pavangat. This is the beautiful site of Shyamkund from Manasa Pavangat. The corner of Shyamkund, there is a place known as Manasa Pavangat. And there Radharani and her friends take bath every noon. So this is where it is. Number 18. Number 19, Krishnadas Kaviraj's Bhajan Kutir. Oh, what happened here? Okay, let's just 1 second. Sort this one out. Okay, Bhajan Kutir of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Every day, Raghunath Das Goswami used to talk for 3 hours about the ecstatic pastimes of Lord Chaitanya on the banks of Shyamakund, surrounded by all the devotees. Krishna Das Kaviraj was also there, listening in rapt attention and recording, and everything was recorded into the Antalila of Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is a very important place of Krishna Das Kaviraj. He wrote the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So next, number 19. Where's 19? Let's have a look. There it is, up there. Then we go to 20, which is a little further out. And that's Bhakti Vinod Thakur's house. During his life, 1838 to 1914, Bhakti Vinod Thakur used to stay at different places, including Radhakund. Together with his son, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, they preached Krishna consciousness. Bhakti Vinod Thakur wrote in his Gita Mala as follows: the banks of Radhakund are made of billions of conscious, ecstatic, desire-fulfilling touchstones, and surrounding the Kund are hundreds and hundreds of beautiful transcendental gardens made of coral and rubies. The trees in those gardens produce diamonds and pearls, their branches bending under the weight of millions of those lovely gems. My cottage is shining beautifully within that most enchanting garden called Swananda Sukhada Kunja. Living there, I will sing Krishna's holy name. I will greedily hanker for the time when I can get the service of him and his associates. That's Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Nice ashram. He used to stay here. 21, Jagannath Mandir. It has become a common practice for devotees performing Radhakund Parikram and Govardhan Parikram to stop here and take darshan of beautiful deities of Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. So there they are, magnificent. And that's here, number 21. Then we go to 22, which is Lalita Kund. Surrounding Radhakund and Shyamkund, there are the kunds of the 8 main gopi assistants of Srimate Radharani and Krishna. Lalita Kund. Lalita Kund. Is the only one manifested today. Everything else is disappeared. And this is a whole lot of samadhis in Radhakund of great sons. Next to Lalita Kund, number 22. 23, Jiva Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. This is a place where he liked to stay when being in Radhakund. Even though Raghunath Das Goswami was the inspiration and spiritual force behind the excavation of Radhakund, it was Srila Jiva Goswami who actually purchased the land, oversaw the excavation, and managed the work. He made sure that Raghunath was properly taken care of, because being so absorbed in the feelings of separation from Radha and Krishna, he had practically no perception of worldly life affairs. Srila Jiva Goswami arrived in Vrindavan in 1535, and under expert guidance of Rupa and Sanatana Goswami became a brilliant scholar, compiling 400,000 Sanskrit verses. That's a lot of verses. Glorifying the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Jiva Goswami is known as India's greatest philosopher of all time, and his Satsandarbha is to be the penultimate in all philosophical understandings. So Jiva Goswami, very important. Jiva Goswami Ghat is 24, 25 is Lalita Bihari Mandir, 26 is the Manipur Maharaj Mandir, 27 is Radha Vinod Mandir. So, and 28 is where we are. Madhavendra Puri Betak, a great saint who came shortly before appearance of Lord Chaitanya and used to sit in this place. Very important devotee in our Sampradaya. So this is, we just went 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Very important because his disciple was Ishwara Puri, whose disciple was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Madhavendra Puri was the guru of Nityananda and Advaitacharya. So he's a really very, very important person. And he brought the worship of Radha Krishna. Before there was, practically speaking, only the worship of Krishna. But he brought Radharani within the worshipable mode of Vaishnavas. Then there's the Gopi Kupa, is the well originally used by the gopis and rebuilt by Raghunath Das Goswami. Here the tongue of Govardhan was found. So that is 29. 29 is there. So when we walk around Radhakund, we would walk around Gopi Kupa as well. "30 Astasakhi Mandir, 31 Nityananda Sitanath Mandir, 32 Radha Madhav Mandir, 33 Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Betak." So this is where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would sit and enjoy. In this place on the bank of Shyamkund, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to sit during his visit. We can find it on the heightened. Oopsie, 1 sec. That's 33, which is here. We find it on a heightened area near a tree. Sri Chaitanya traveled asking people about Radhakund and Shyamkund. Then he came here, and upon hearing the name of the village, Aristagram, Sri Chaitanya became ecstatic. To him, it was obvious that the sacred lakes must be somewhere nearby, but nobody knew exactly where. After a while, he discovered 2 rice fields on the side of the jungle. One was called Gauri, gold, and the other was called Kali, black, and 2 small ponds. He took bath in them and announced to the devotees that these are the places of Radhakund and Shyamkund. These are the places of Radha and Krishna's most intimate pastimes. That's 33. So let's stop there. Any questions, any comments?
Prabhu, can you explain about the 2 tigers? Who are they?
Oh no, they were just ordinary tigers. Because at that time, Vrindavan was a forest, and literally there were of course no buildings or anything. It was just forest. There were a few villages there, here and there, but nothing much. So there was lots of wildlife there. wild animals, and they would come. And this is the most amazing thing, you know. Raghunath Das Goswami would be in bhajan. He would be chanting, chanting, chanting. He wouldn't notice anything external. So sometimes these tigers would come and just drink from the waters there. And because Krishna is always concerned about his devotees, Krishna actually came and he made sure the tigers didn't attack Raghunath Das Goswami. So they were just ordinary tigers.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much.
So Krishna was there, yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
picture.
Krishna personally came. There he is, look.
Yeah.
Personally came just to protect Raghunath. And then one other time, he was sitting in the sunshine and it was really very, very hot. So Radharani came and put a shawl over him, holding a shawl over him while he chanted. And Sanatana Goswami saw all this and he said to Raghunath, what are you doing? You should be serving Radha and Krishna, but they're serving you. Build yourself a bhajan kutir. So that's why Raghunath Das Goswami, he got the villagers to build him a little hut where he then did the bhajan.
Okay. That's amazing. Which
Yeah.
year was this, Prabhu? Which
This would
year?
be in the 1530, 1540, something like that.
Yeah.
1550, something like that.
And that's
Century.
original Krishna who came. It's not an expansion, nothing.
No,
It's
it's
not.
Krishna himself. Yeah, Krishna himself.
Wow.
Amazing.
Amazing.
It is. It is amazing. Okay. Thank you, Shyamalini. Radha Kund ki jai.